I do, and thank you for your response, Councillor Turner. So Kirklees has secured 0 grants from West Yorkshire Combined Authority's Brownfield Housing Fund. Other areas in West Yorkshire have fared much better. Calderdale, a council with a much smaller population, has secured 1 brownfield housing grant. Wakefield has 2, Bradford has 3, and Leeds a massive 13 brownfield housing fund grants. Now, the reason that the brownfield housing fund is so important is that brownfield land is more expensive to develop than housing on our valued green fields. Accessing this funding means that we can meet more of our housing targets on previously developed land and so protect our local environment for potential development in the future. I'm sure many of us here could take you to derelict sites, places that are an eyesore, that would benefit from this funding and help provide much needed, affordable social housing without damaging the places people value. Has the council not identified suitable brownfield land, or is there not the capacity within the council to make these applications for funding?
Councillor Turner.
Thank you, Councillor Cooper, for your secondary question. So we have applied to the Wicker Brownfield land funding. However, Wicker's criteria have prioritised projects which are low risk and able to deliver quickly. Unfortunately, we haven't had any sites in this category. For example, we have tried putting forward estate buildings, Daisy Hill and the former Mayman Lane depot, all of which are high risk and longer term, so we don't meet the criteria. However, the really good news is that we have secured funding for the 1 public estate brownfield land release fund for 2 council-led schemes. Highmoor Lane is part of the Registered Provider Cluster Programme, working with 13 Group, and more recently the 1.25 million for estate buildings. This was done in collaboration with Wicker. We're also progressing a substantial bid for Homes England Brownfield Infrastructure and Land Fund for the Dewsbury Riverside housing site. And we are continually working with Wicker to explore a pipeline of future sites for brownfield funding that might meet the criteria of any potential future brownfield funding. Thank you.
Thank you.